Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Aquarius. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Aquarius, what I see, somebody here could be reassessing a situation wherein something was misunderstood. This is about misperceptions. Something has been exposed by whatever has happened here, and it's actually, although it how would I say, although it seems like a very negative situation or a negative response or outcome at the time, it actually benefits you in the long term. You just can't see it yet. So right now you're currently assessing what has happened. And this is, you're looking at the root issue, and it's what you're meant to do actually. Okay, it's what you're meant to do. What we have, and this is what the wheel of life is saying here. Okay, and the action is the Five of Swords. I feel like there's a realization that you didn't have the correct information or all of the information. Something was misunderstood. Something was misunderstood and reacted. You may have reacted, you or them, whoever this is, they would have reacted really quickly and most likely very angrily. I feel like the other person may not have had a chance or was given a chance to speak, explain. Something was taken the wrong way and an argument ensued, and also this breakup. So whatever happened here caused a lot of or what looks like damage, but it actually, and it does look like damage in the moment, but it's actually had to expose this. This had to be looked at because it was a negative effect on the relationship. This is a lot of negative thinking that somebody has that leads them to see things in a different way, you know, that leads them to see things not as they really are. And it comes from a place of fear and even imagined things. I mean, if you don't have all of your information, you fill the blanks with the imagination, and that typically comes from what you fear it could possibly be. It doesn't mean that it's factual, it's not. But it's coming from a deep place and could go very far back. And this person needs to look at why they think the way they do. Something needs to change, and I feel it's in the it's here in the thought patterns. It's definitely a pattern because the devil is also here. And so what happens, they get assailed by all of these thoughts and fears that coming from the head and the heart, places that are just bandaged, the wounds are still there festering. And what happens is they actually, well, it's like they almost create what they're thinking and distance themselves emotionally. And it's probably a repeating pattern in their life. So relationships never appear to work out. And so it had to be looked at here. Somebody lost control of their emotions. Okay. And I feel like they were afraid of loss, afraid of being hurt, afraid somebody wouldn't treat them properly, afraid that somebody had bad intentions, may have believed in the moment that somebody was, you know, uh, that somebody was not treating them correctly or was not being fair to them. But what they believed was an illusion, um, with the devil here. And this is, and it could go as far back as childhood, but I mean, it is what is the obstacle. There's something in their past, most likely, that left them traumatized, so to speak. Something very hurtful happened to them, and they've been holding on to this wound. It wounded not just their heart, but their head. As you can see on this Eight of Swords, the head is bandaged and the heart. And help is available, but they always turned it away. They never wanted to go and look at it. In effect, they just, put it behind them, and they kind of had their shield up, and just didn't want to look at it. But, they thought they put it behind them. They thought they buried it, but it always came back to get them, to attack them, to haunt them. Especially every time they tried to have a relationship, a deep, loving relationship. And it would have even affected friendships, because they wouldn't trust easily anymore, So they had to look at this, because this, looking at it and realizing it and getting that reality check, because the death is that reality check, is going to really change their life, dealing with this. It's going to, in effect, once they deal with this, it brings them a wish. Something that they've been working on or towards is going to pay off, okay? Blessings from the universe. So clearly, whatever is happening with the wheel here, it involved a lesson, something they needed to look at. The root issue, they had to face it and take care of it, okay? And now there's like reward in that action. Now, this has to do with a happy family, and we have the slow and steady card. So the happy family can bring you back together with someone. There can be some type of event or celebration. It is about a close connection. It is about, it's like your happiness, some type of fulfillment when it comes to a connection. There's something, I feel like you've been wishing, or that you're wishing for this person. There's regret for what happened. And looking back, it feels like it's always happening to me. It's just always happening. Why don't things ever work out for me? And it's like being forced here to really look at that question. The answer to that question, why does this keep happening to me, is it's in the past. It's behind them. So that question becomes very, very important. Although it's being said from a place of self-pity, right? It actually is the turning point here. It's like hitting rock bottom and finally, why does this keep happening to me? You have to answer that question. And to answer that question, you have to follow the thread back to the past and get to the root issue. And so, and this could be a process. You see, slow and steady is here. They're saying, don't rush this process. Slow and steady wins the race. This is a time for easy movements, unhurried steps, and a very steady heart. Patience is required. They must pay attention and look closely at why this is always happening to me. And if you try to hurry the process, you could overlook something of importance. I feel like this person has been afraid to look past or to look back. This is laying it all out on the table, having to look at their fears. And that's exactly, oh my God, the Last Judgment and the Seven of Cups. The imagined fears. And guess what's coming after that? The Nine of Swords in reverse. Unfounded. Your fears are unfounded. The fears you had that caused this to happen were unfounded. The fears that this person had bad intentions going forward, unfounded. The fears that this person was going to do you harm or them, whoever this is, whoever this energy belongs to, unfounded. The Hanged Man. He has been given the answers that he needed, the understanding of events that he needed. He's been given this. Look, he is being given water for his thirst. He's been given answers for his thirst for this knowledge. And with that knowledge now, now he knows what he must do. So here he has this knowledge and he's looking at it, and so now he's going to follow his heart and he is going to put an end to this argument, to this suffering, and go and have that talk and make up and shake hands. A new beginning. Brand new beginning and wish fulfillment. This all happened for a reason, and you can just see it all laid out right here. Exactly how it was meant to. So, what initially appeared to be a negative response or outcome at the time may have actually benefited you, or does actually benefit you long term. It's just here, back here, you couldn't see it. Over here, it's all perfectly clear, crystal clear, in fact. This is positive change. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.